Hello and welcome to the second episode of Taking Notes. I am your host, Jack. We have three topics that we're about to write in the notebook. First off, we're going to start with NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman saying that the Ottawa Senators are not currently up for sale, which is kind of a relief in a sense. Eugene Melnyk, as most of you know by now, died at the age of 62 on March 28th after battling illness. He said, speaking during the first intermission of Game 3 between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Toronto Maple Leafs at Amalie Arena, the commissioner indicated Melnyk's daughters, who are 19 and 23, will have to ultimately decide how they want to proceed. The franchise is being professionally run. The club's not on the market. There's no urgency. The club's not unstable. There are no problems. So this is a relief. And also, Melnyk purchased the Senators in 2003 when they filed for bankruptcy for $92 million at a time when the franchise faced bankruptcy, which I just said, and a tenuous future in the nation's capital. The team is now worth $525 million, according to Forbes. So, this is a pretty interesting story, as we just wrote that in the notebook, and we're going to head to our second topic now. The Ottawa Senators have fired Vice President of Player Development Pierre McGuire. They relieved Pierre McGuire of his duties as the team's Senior Vice President of Player Development after less than a year on the job. McGuire was hired by the Senators last July following a 13 run as an analyst on NBC hockey broadcast. He was the Inside the Glass reporter. The Senators confirmed McGuire's departure last Monday with a brief statement. We thank Pierre for his contributions and wish him the best in his future endeavors. McGuire, who also had a broadcast stints with TSN and CJAD Radio in Montreal, had previously served as the Senators post captain between 1994 through 1996 before going into radio and TV. He won the Stanley Cup twice as a Pittsburgh scout and assistant in the early 1990s, as he went on to be the assistant general manager and coach of the Hartford Whalers. And I'm going to be really honest. I know there's a lot of Pierre McGuire haters, but I don't think that was the right move, to be quite honest. I think I'm putting more of the blame. I'm not blaming Pierre Dorion yet. I definitely think we need a coaching change. So definitely need to have that in mind. Definitely need to get rid of DJ Smith as soon as possible. And then we're going to go to our third topic, where the Senators will be selecting 7th overall after the draft lottery last Tuesday. Without a surprise in my opinion, because during the pre-draft order, we were 7th, and that's where we will select. But Pierre Dorion will be open for business, and it says right here, according to MSN.com, when the dust settled and all the balls dropped at the NHL Network studios in Secaucus, New Jersey, the Senators kept the number 7 overall selection, and general manager Pierre Dorion is excited about the possibility of adding a top 10 prospect to the fold. The NHL Network studios in New Jersey, no wonder why New Jersey is doing so good in the lotteries. The draft will be held in person for the first time in 3 years, when representatives of all 32 teams gather at the Bell Center in Montreal for the annual crapshoot. This is going to be quite interesting. The last time it was in person was at Rogers Arena in Vancouver, and then we had a lot of virtual things going on, which it didn't sit right with me. I like it more in person, to be quite honest, like a lot of us do, so like at least we're getting it in person and all that. So Chief Scout Trent Mann and the club staff have a good record at the draft table, so the Senators have no concerns about getting a strong prospect if the club determines it's going to, in fact, keep the pick and not trade it for immediate help next season. And Dorion says in a statement, "We're happy to add another top 10 talent to our already strong pool of prospects. Trent Mann and his staff have been hard at work all year evaluating what we feel is a deep draft. We look forward to adding an important piece to our organization in July. Whether the Senators actually keep the pick remains to be seen, but Dorian stated at his postseason news conference that if the club won the lottery, he would not move the selection, which, no, nobody would. The belief is that number 7, he'll be open for business to see if there's anybody out there looking to offer the club a player who can help the Senators compete for a playoff spot next season. This is, I don't know if we're going to be contending for the playoffs next year, but I don't know. Let's see what we do in the next couple of years, because you know, everybody's been saying, oh, we're going to be an elite team, but like, we have to see it. The club has missed the playoff 5 straight years, and it's paramount Ottawa plays meaningful games at the end of the 2022-23 campaign. So let's see. Maybe can they get a difference maker by dealing the pick? Maybe not, but perhaps they package up another prospect to make that happen. So it's going to be quite interesting. If he makes a deal, it's not going to be right away, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a lot more videos in the next coming month, or probably soon enough in the month, because you know, when the draft comes, I'm going to talk about a lot of prospects out there who could potentially get drafted to the Ottawa Senators, and how it can fit in the lineup. So my long-awaited Senators season review video will come out in just a couple of minutes. This is Jack from the Ottawa Senators Outlook, and this was the second episode of Taking Notes. We hope you enjoyed.